Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of My Gaming Diary on the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube, Take One. What's up? This is the Ghastly Statements from GearWorks.com, the E2KG Network, Geeks Worldwide, and the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube. We're back for another episode of My Gaming Diary, and tonight I am continuing my play of Rise of Nations on my studio PC. So we're going to pick right back up where we left off last night, or last segment, with my skirmish game. Alright. And before we do that, because again, playing an RTS is difficult for me to do voiceover commentary for, when my voiceover commentary is not directly topical to what's going on in the game at the time. So let me quickly run down the hardware that's in play before I even start the game up. So tonight I am playing Rise of Nations Enhanced Edition, Extended Edition, Definitive Edition, whatever, that I got from the Microsoft Store for Windows on my studio PC, which is my small form factor Silverstone breadbox PC that is primarily, that I built primarily to be my streaming PC and game capture PC, and it's also where I do a lot of my video editing and audio editing. Again, my project for the year is I'm trying to see what I can do with low power compute gaming, or I should say low power GPU gaming, and explore what's available there. And I talked last night about how that project really started with the HP NV13, and now it's spilled over to this box because for a variety of reasons I've wound up with a 27-inch Samsung curved monitor at this workstation, and I really kind of wanted to use it to play some games. So for hardware tonight, what I'm doing is I originally wanted to do the game capture with the AverMedia Live Gamer Extreme GC550. I was not able to figure out how to set that up as a loop around with an output from the breadbox and then back into the breadbox. I'll mess with that later. So I'm capturing directly the application with OBS. For voiceover commentary, I'm using the Samsung Meteor mic sitting on top of a 6-inch stand, and I'm really just realized I'm supposed to be using a pop filter for that, which I forgot in my gear stack, so I'll hook that up for the next session. But I am using the Samsung Meteor mic sitting on top of a 6-inch bass stand, which is a really neat thing. It just helps keep all my mics stable and up off the desk, because every once in a while the desk kind of shakes a little when I'm playing certain games. For me to get the in-game audio into my headphones, I actually have my Behringer Xenix 302 USB hardware mixer hooked up. So I'm taking I'm routing the audio output from the PC to the mixer, and then I have the switches set on the mixer to send it over to the right-hand side where it has a headphone port. Excuse me. I'm using a pair of earbuds headphones, which is, I don't know anything that's special about the earbuds brand other than, I guess their shtick is they make these twist lock style earbuds, so you put it in your ear and then kind of twist it, and that kind of helps it seat more firmly in place. So that is all the hardware that's in play. Let's go ahead and get gaming. Now, one of the things I have, so I don't know what this animation indicates. I don't know if this is because I have scholars here, or what. It wants me to build more scholars right away, so I'll just go ahead and start building one there. I have no, I do have an idle villager, because they just built Portland, and what is this? Another library. I think I'm going to go ahead and build another city, although that might be questionable. So Napoleon has been so I've got, because I was sending my scout around, I can see part of Napoleon's French civilization here. He's been probing my borders primarily here, where I have the first something or other. I don't know if they're infantry now or cavalry now that I've added horse units to them. So got him building that city. Now, one of the... what happened there? I don't have enough knowledge, so this is kind of becoming my Achilles heel. Where's that idle villager? Build another market here. So this is really the point. So what I will need to do from a military order of battle perspective is, what I don't want Napoleon doing is hitting me from 2 vectors. Now, so, no, here's where I need you. Going in the right place. So now that I have 3 cities, what I'm going to wind up having to do is let citizen go back into did. So let me get that set up. These guys are building cavalry units, and I'll start setting this up as the 2nd cav, right? Really need to do, create another caravan. I also want to rename the city to Vancouver. So I guess one piece of equipment that I did forget to mention is so he built another market, right? Now what I'm doing with the placement of these civilian structures is I'm really just creating redundancy in case okay, so that's the Vancouver caravan. Now what I also really want is I really want caravan route between Vancouver and Portland. Do I have a villager? So I'm not really gonna manage from these buildings. I'm gonna produce from these buildings here. This is my temple. Requires 4 civic at the library. Nope, library. I can have 2 more scholars here. Idle villager. Where you at? Let's build university, right? Now, in general, I've really neglected my advances in research. Where are we under attack? Oh, here we go. Napoleon keeps testing me. What I'm a bit afraid of. I need gunpowder age. Yeah, that's my problem, is I haven't advanced enough in ages. Now, one of my problems from the video that I reviewed from when I shot last night is the game capture that I produced yesterday looked was a little jerky. So one of the things I did tonight is I reduced the bit rate of the file, kept the resolution the same. And I also moved where I'm spooling the file to my external hard drive, so it's not trying to write across the same bus to an internal drive, so we'll see how that goes. Really need to start reinforcing the secondary army up here. Right now, did not see that production had completed. Builder. And I want to go ahead and okay. Woodcutter's camp. I'm still very much in the mode of building out defensive units and not really engaged in building expeditionary units just yet. Now, I will readily admit I am not a very exciting RTS player. I am definitely a person who builds for the long game. I am not a tank rush kind of guy, because actually the most fun part of this for me is building really big cities and amassing large armies. So I do not build a lot of like small order skirmish units. I build really large armies, and I kind of just sit and wait. Now, what I will do in reaction to the AI, if the AI is just continuously disrupting my building plans, then I will head over there and just try and overwhelm them, or at least quiet them down. Okay. So now I have villagers. Second army. And I don't ever know if I got through to... oh, larger army. Wait, is that Napoleon? That's potentially not going to be good. Wow. So did we actually kill Napoleon? Emperor Napoleon has reached the medieval age. Now, I don't know what just happened. So I do know that I need to reinforce that army. So I wonder if that's what's going on here. Is that I created... My guy's just named the Despot. Right. Can I rename him at all? Does not look like it. Why is he at the university? I don't get that. Alright, what I gotta do... time to deal with that citizenship. I need to... reinforce the first army. So I have expanded much faster than I normally do in this game. Send a merchant from a market. So guys are going over to join the first army. Hey Google, how much time is left on the timer? Alright. I probably still have not said, so the additional piece of equipment that I didn't mention in my rundown was that for a webcam I'm using the Contour Roam 3, which is my action camera set up on my Zomai Q111 tripod. Where's that mine? We're gonna put that mine here. So told those citizens where to go. Alright, you guys are supposed to go look at the mine. Alright, hey Google, stop the timer. So, and the problem, one of the reasons why I need to restrict my game session to roughly about 20 minutes is that the Contour Roam 3 micro SD cards have to be formatted as FAT32 cards, which gives it a maximum file size of about 2 gigabytes, which I've seen result in anywhere from, 17, 18 minutes file size length to 22 to 24 minutes, so I generally play it safe and try and tweak it to 20 minutes. You're dorking around in the farm, dude. Get up there. Second Army, 1st Infantry. standing around. What did I have? I don't know how that happened, but I got idle citizens, so can't build an oil well because I need industrial aid to the library. Powder enlightenment, industrial. Still I need something for you guys to do. But I can build a granary. Near a woodcutter's camp, right? That here. Siege factory. I guess one of the things I need to do is build a new city. Yeah, that is definitely military unit. So what can they do? I don't know if we're thinking also a trench. 1,000 craft. I have no idea what the craft resource of this tickle is. I have no idea. University, they're maxed out with scholars. There's 3 science in the library. So here's one of them. Let's go ahead and build a keep. Here I can build a castle. Now I have Alright, well look, that's going to do it for me for this session. It may have actually gone over, I may have broken the file size, so thanks so much for joining in for another episode of My Gaming Diary on the Rounding Off Affinity gaming channel on YouTube. My name has been Gascally Stamers from GearWorks.com, and that's going to do it for me. I'm out of here.